Hey guys, EC Network here, coming at you with another video. So I'm going to give you guys my first impressions on the newly released Multiversus, the basically spiritual successor to Cartoon Network Punch Time Explosion, but this time around it's all of Warner Brothers Discovery's properties, not just Cartoon Network's. So my first impressions on the game is it's fun. It is definitely a fun game. If you like Smash Brothers or if you like Nickelodeon All-Stars Brawl, you'll probably like this game. I will say I am not good at, Smash Brothers, at 2D fighting games, generally speaking, and I don't know if it's just who I'm getting matched against, but I've been pretty good so far at this game playing it. I've won, I would say, probably 60 to 70% of the matches I've played, so it's definitely something that is pretty easy to pick up if this is your first game in the genre, or if you're a master at 2D fighting games. This is definitely something that is fun, and it's something, like I said, that is easy to pick up and learn. Where this game struggles, in my opinion, the one downside or major downside of this game is that it's free to play. I would much rather pay $60 for this game and call it a day, and then you could have new DLC fighters added, as opposed to the structure they went for, which is obviously a free-to-play game filled with microtransactions. So for those of you who don't know, I didn't know this until I booted up the game, you don't get all the characters at launch. You only get 4 characters that rotate on different rotation periods, which I'm not 100% sure how long these periods last for, but for example, right now you get Raindog, Finn, Superman, and Garnet from Steven Universe. Those are the 4 current free characters, and that's it. You can't play the rest of the roster unless if you outright buy them, either with the in-game coins you get or with the in-game currency that costs real money. Now, you might be asking, DC Network, how much do they cost? And this is where my issue is. The characters themselves cost anywhere from 1,500 to 3,000 coins in game, which, okay, what does that mean? Well, when you play a game, you tend to get like 16 to 20 coins, maybe sometimes you'll get 30 or 40, so you're gonna have to play a lot of games to unlock a single character. So your alternative is, let's pay some real money with this other in-game currency. So you can buy, for $10, you get like 1,000 gems or whatever they're called. They have a specific name for it in-game, and it costs 700 gems per character. So essentially each character is $7, but the thing is there is no, $7 option. You have to buy $10 worth of gems in order to get a single character. And the thing is that every character that comes out in the game is going to have this same issue. When you put it all together at the end of the day, if you have 15 characters, or not even, let's just say 10, let's make it easy. 10 characters for $7 a piece, that's $70. And all you got is 10 characters. You don't get their skins, you don't get any new characters that come to the game or the other characters in the game. All you get are those 10 characters, and that's it. I would much rather purchase this game outright because, quite frankly, it's a ripoff otherwise. Then if you want to get skins for these characters, different costumes for them, they cost $8 in certain cases. So it costs $7 for a fighter, and then $8 for a different skin for that fighter. How is that a good deal? How is that worthwhile for anyone? I will say the one saving grace, if you want to call it that, is that they do offer a Founders Pack, which essentially is kind of like buying the game outright in a way, but not really, because they're going to keep adding more characters and keep charging you more money. But essentially there are 3 tiers of this Founders Pack: a $40 tier, a $60 tier, and a $100 tier. And essentially the purpose of it is to give you different bonuses and perks with each tier. And in my opinion, the main point of it is you get 15 character unlocks at the base tier for $40, you get 20 at the second tier for $60, and then you get 30 character unlocks at the $100 tier. I feel like that's the main purpose of it. Yes, you do get some other stuff like some icons, and you get some in the $60 tier, you get 1 battle pass. In the $100 tier, you get 3 battle passes. So yeah, you do get some stuff for it, but I feel like the main purpose of it, the main reason why most people will buy it, is for those character unlocks. But then again, like I said before, once you use those 30 character unlocks, which look, right now I think there's like 15 characters in the game or something like that, so you're going to use half of them on day 1. So once they add more, there goes all those character unlocks. Then what do? Then you're going to have to pay $7 a character. This game is going to suffer from the fact that it has microtransactions because it's free to play. Like I said, it would have been better. Like, look, Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl was a $40 game, didn't have a ton of fighters in it, but they're adding some with DLC, which, the DLC is a little overpriced, but at least you get the base game for that flat free. For this one, you have have to get these tiers or of these different, founder packs in order to get just the basic function of the game, which is to play with the different characters. The last thing I want to talk about before I sign off on this video is the technical side of things, because there are some issues with this game. So day one, when this game came out, I could not even play it at all. The servers were down all day for me on Xbox I'm playing on. I just could not play it. I tried multiple times throughout the day. Every time I went on, it's like, sorry, servers are down right now for maintenance. And I'm like, this is the day the game's coming out and you guys weren't prepared for people playing it. Like, that's not exactly a good look. Another thing on the technical side of things is you do get used to this, but there's a cursor when you're playing on console. I'm assuming PlayStation and Switch has this same thing, but there's a cursor on the screen and you could clearly tell that this is the PC version that's just running on console. They didn't really make it, custom for, hey, you're using an analog stick instead of a mouse. You still have to, drag around the little cursor as if you're using a mouse. It's a circle, it's big, it's not hard to use, but still it would have been nice if they optimized it for, controller use being on console. And the last thing I will say from a technical side of things is, and this is a huge issue, one of the characters you can get for free being Wonder Woman if you complete the tutorial. So I don't want to play the tutorial, but hey, if I get a free character out of it, sure, I'll do it. So I'm playing the tutorial, and one of the levels, well, 3 of the levels I can't beat, and I know for one of them, the reason why I can't beat it is because it is currently physically impossible to beat that level due to a glitch in the game, which that's just annoying. That shouldn't be the case for a game that came out that, hey, you get the way you unlock Wonder Woman is you complete the tutorial, but you physically can't because there's a glitch. Apparently there is a workaround for this glitch, but it only really works on PC. I read an Xbox workaround that people were talking about and it just doesn't work at all for me, so I can't get Wonder Woman right now unless if I pay $7 for her, or rather $10 to get $7 worth of coins or gems as they call them. So overall, this game's a lot of fun. It honestly is, but the biggest issue to me is it's free to play. The amount of money you're gonna have to throw into this game to get all these characters, to get all these unlocks, like, in my opinion, it just doesn't seem worth it for what you're getting. Will I end up buying one of the Founders packs at some point? Maybe I might. I might buy it. So far, I've been enjoying playing Finn. He's been my main so far, but in a few weeks from now, he's gonna be out of the rotation, so I can't use him anymore. So then what do? Do I get another character that I then don't like, or do I pay $7 to go get Finn? This is the big problem with this game, is that you have to pay money for each character. Like, what I was expecting, honestly, is the 15 characters you get at launch are free, and then you have to buy the other characters with real money. I am shocked that in the base game, they're not letting you use these characters for free. It's kind of just like they're teasing us. Like, here, play the game. Oh, you think it's fun? Yeah, it is fun. You should pay money for the rest of it. A lot of money, that is. Because like I said, $7 a character, that's 10 characters for $70. That's not cheap. That's a lot of money. And you can buy the Founders pack for $100, but I'd ask you this question, and maybe you can leave an answer in the comment section below. Do you think Multiversus is worth $100? Because that's the question that I'm coming back to. Like, I debated, should I buy the Founders pack? And if I do, I'd probably want to get the $100 one or $60 one, but is this game really worth that much money? And that's the question that I'm stuck on, and honestly, I don't have the answer for you. That's, I think, up to each person if you're willing to pay that kind of money for this game. But for me, so far, I've stayed away from the Founders pack. Will I buy it at some point? Potentially, but I really don't want to. I would have rather just paid $60 outright for this game and get the whole game for free and then pay for the DLC. But instead, this is what we got, and it is fun, but like I said, it does have a major drawback, and that is microtransactions. Anyways, let me know in the comment section below what you guys think about all of this. Have you played Multiversus? Do you like it? Hate it? What do you think about the way the game is structured with these microtransactions? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.